time for interactive, and you have to get your phones and tablets ready to send us tweets and Facebook comments. Hi.
Hey.
What's up with you?
A day.
Your day like you know day.
You know what I'm saying?
What's trending?
So many things are trending. Man.
Am I trending too?
You finished trending. Your time has passed.
Which kind of
Your 30 minutes has trended and passed. So now you are encroaching on my trending.
Yeah, what's happening?
Well, there's this alarming issue that is happening. I wanted to ask you, your kids, do they have a mobile phone?
Yes.
Is it a basic phone or is it the one with all the applications and everything?
My 10-year-old has a smartphone.
A smartphone? And do you know what he does with a smartphone?
Yes.
You monitor him?
I keep close tabs.
And when you're not home and you're here, do you know what he does?
No. When I'm not home, he doesn't have access.
Okay.
So, I mean, he doesn't get the phone until I'm home.
Until you're home.
So, basically, play around with it, and we regulate what they use it for. When he's in school, he doesn't have the phone.
He doesn't have the phone. So. I guess you'll be one of the odd parents then, because...
one of the very strict ones.
The very strict ones, of course, being Stephen T.
I tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
But you see...
But I don't have a daughter.
You don't have a daughter? Oh, what a shame.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
No, I'm very fortunate. I'm sure I would shoot somebody dead if I had a daughter.
You can't say that, you're on TV.
Well, sorry about that. But hey, I mean, I don't think I can see the 17-year-old flies around my daughter, you know. I possibly might break their heads or teeth. Don't mind me. Come on, go on. What's up?
Nudity on social media.
Yeah.
Sex tapes and the likes. That's what we're talking about today.
It disgusts me.
It's worrying.
You should know my opinion about it. I mean, I don't think that people's privacy should be splashed in public like that. It's dehumanizing.
But what if they chose to do it themselves?
No, they didn't put them out. I don't think so. I don't think any decent person who is not mad, you know, who is not like, would do that.
You're not being naive, are you?
No, I'm not being naive.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I mean, well, that's what's trending.
Maybe I'm too old. Old school.
Yes.
Come on.
We're dealing with a new school. Wherever you are, this is JN Interactive, your most interactive half hour on TV. My name is Marian Toure. Welcome to your show. So welcome to your show. But before I start and talk to you about all the nudity that I want to talk to you about today, I have the license to do that today. I'll announce all the social media tools that you need. You can find us on facebook.com/JNewsOnTV. Like the page first, then you can comment on all the posts, and I'll share what you're sharing with the rest of the world. We are on Twitter. We tweet at Joy News on TV, at JN Interactive GH, and I tweet at MN Toure. You can send us your email, joynewsim@multitvworld.com, and our WhatsApp number remains 054-010-9009. And JN Interactive, as always, is where tech meets news to set the agenda. So there is a disturbing trend engulfing social media. The alarming numbers of leaked sex tapes and images that greet us on social media the minute we log on. Recently, a video was trending on WhatsApp of two sets of young Ghanaians, barely 18 years, engaging in intercourse. WhatsApp had to eventually block one of the videos because one set of the two were alleged to be the children of some prominent people in Ghana. Not long ago also, there were images and a video depicting about 30 nude ladies engaging in explicit, unprotected sexual intercourse with a Ghanaian young man allegedly based in Canada, and this was circulated through the internet and other means, including WhatsApp. The images have sparked spontaneous condemnation from religious and opinion leaders, and the situation has created a negative perception about the ladies, and apparently many of these ladies, including nurses and students, have fled Tamale to avoid public ridicule. Today on JN Interactive, we are seeking answers to so many questions. Chief among these is, what is the motivation for these leaks? We also have to remember the victims here. Some of them, the images that you see, are without the consent of the participants. So how do we help these people? What support is available for the victims? What action can these victims also take in the event that they find themselves in this unfortunate situation. But I'm even asking, would you want to be filmed whilst you're engaged in sexual intercourse with your partner? If you want to see yourself engaging in sexual acts, perhaps my suggestion would be to put mirrors everywhere. Mirrors on the wall, mirrors on the floor, mirrors on everywhere, the ceiling, and then watch yourself do your thing. I believe that would be best. But to film it and then later on say, oh, I wanted to see the way I was performing, and then, you know, somebody also got hold of it. I lost my laptop, and then somebody reached the hard drive and then put it out there. Come on. Should you be filming yourself doing this in the first place? I am sure the Lord in his own wisdom created this in a very secretive way, so you're supposed to be doing it in secret. And even if you're caught doing it outside, it's called indecent exposure. So why would you want to, you know, film yourself and then say, yeah, I want to do this or I want to do that? But like I said, we wanted to understand so many angles, and right now we are joined on the line by Robert Akoto Amoafo, a human rights advocate, to explore the victim support angle of this issue. Hello, good evening, Robert.
Good evening, madam.
Welcome to JN Interactive.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. And yourself?
I am fabulous. My first question will be your take on this phenomenon. These people engaging in sexual intercourse and then filming themselves.
And thank you very much for making us part of this interview, and good evening to your listeners. We are, as a human rights advocate, and we are very concerned about people who are very vulnerable in this situation when it comes to the, sex tapes. It has come to our notice that most of these sex tapes are done, and most of them are done without the notice of one partner. Those which are done with the notice of both partners sometimes are distributed without the consent of one of the partners. So, in saying that, it means that if two people agree to do something, even they agree to do it, and one person decides to go and distribute without the consent of the other, he has breached confidentiality, he has breached privacy, and it's against our laws. If you look at the Constitution talks about the right to privacy. So everybody has the right to privacy, needs to be protected. So if somebody breaks into your privacy, the person has flouted the law. Also, if somebody decides to film himself and keep it to himself, that is the person's thing that he's doing. It's nobody's business. So if anybody goes to take that and give it to someone without the person's consent, the person has stolen property. And that is also an offense, which is punishable by law. Right. And one other phenomena in our research at Human Rights Advocacy Center, we are doing research, and one of our findings is also that the most vulnerable people in these videos are women, the young women or the women who most of the times are shown without the faces of the males. Sometimes this video is taken by the male, and the female might be aware or might not be aware, but this thing is shown out to maybe the male's friends or his colleagues, and they spread it. So if
please go ahead.
If anybody tries to share this video, and one person wants to take this on into court, and anybody is found sharing that video, the person is aiding and abetting a crime, which is indecent exposure. You're exposing things that is indecent to other people. You are also invading other people's privacy, sending things to people on WhatsApp in their private phones when they have not asked for it. So if anybody is caught in this act, there are so many ways of getting the person into law, and the person can be punished.
But Robert, so before you go, let's say that I am a victim of this. What can I do?
First thing is, there's a classical case not long ago, about a few months ago, where a gentleman had this affair with a girlfriend and had naked pictures of the girl, and then when the girl said he was breaking up with the gentleman spread the pictures to the friends and on Facebook and all that. Yeah. The gentleman was sent to court and was jailed for 6 months, and was also charged for a fee. So this is a classical case we want to put into the public, that if you're caught in this act, you can't be punished. if you find out that somebody is spreading something, your privacy, your private pictures or anything that you haven't asked for, you can report to the police. You can report to any human rights center or NGO that works on legal issues, and they will be able to help you. You can also go to the legal aid center or the legal any legal office where they can support you. It is a crime to do this, spread pictures of people when they haven't asked you or you haven't asked them. It is against the law.
But how do you determine that the other party didn't consent to this?
So then, if I do something with somebody and we film it, I consent to the fact that we should film it.
Right.
For our pleasure or for our viewing or for something that we, both of us, is our own consent, it's our own private thing. And I don't consent with you that you should share it with somebody else. You've breached confidentiality, you've breached my privacy. You have shown my pictures, the privacy that I showed to you in private, you decided to show it to other people. So then that is an offense also. Like the lady, classical case I'm talking about, the lady having an affair with the boyfriend, and I'm sure both of them had agreed, but once you start sharing it to other people, then you have started making this out of the privacy of the person, out of the dignity of the person. You know, sometimes please give me some time to talk about the effects of these things as well. This amounts to torture.
Right.
Some people who do not have, who do not give consent for their pictures, their naked pictures or their sex pictures to be shown out. Sometimes it is also it has economic implications. Some people have to be flown out of the country. Other people have to be sent out of a particular area or relocated or a lot of things, which is a harm to people's lives. It takes people out of their comfort zone and takes them out of their area of growth. And the major thing that we want to make people aware that it is torture. You are torturing somebody. Imagine that somebody has his picture, naked picture in the front, and the person is walking in public. It is torture. So we are calling on people to please, if you get this, don't spread it. Keep it.
Okay.
If you spread it and you are caught, you can be culpable. Yeah.
Robert Akoto Amoafo, human rights advocate, thank you so much for helping us with this right now.
Well.
We've actually been on the streets and we'll be asking what you think about all of this, your take on it, and what, you know, it's amazing. Let's start first with this video blog. I wanted to ask you, would you consider filming yourself in a very compromising situation? Would you do that? You've been telling us about it. Let's take a listen.
Video myself. Oh, come on.
Yeah, apparently that one is taking a while to load, and so let me take this one, which is actually ready. How you would react. I was hoping that we would get some kind of a consistency in the way the video blogs were filmed, so that you would understand where we are coming from. And so let me do some comments first, so that when they all drop, at least you will understand the madness or sanity of the video blogs for today. Let's take some comments that are trending on social media first, and it's there. The precursor has already been set. Alarming trend of leaked sex videos and pictures on social media. It is very disturbing, and some of the participants are below 18, in fact, and so they are not of the legal age to even be engaging in the act in the first place, and then they go and film themselves doing the do. And so here we are asking what their motivation is for these things. You're out there, perhaps you know one and you know what they were thinking before they did that. Share it with us. Should online content be restricted or regulated? And would you film yourself actually getting down and doing all of those things? Comments have come in thick and fast, 65 in the last 10 minutes alone. In fact, 20 minutes. So let's see who's first, who begins with us. Let's start with Etanam. Etanam says, huh? I don't even understand them. I just think it's because of money. There's someone behind it. You think so? But they're not selling it all. It's for free. What's up? They just distribute. So I don't know. Young Solomon says, here come again. We're losing phone. It's expensive than losing virginity. A day my corner, they hear you guys. Last days don't come now. I don't know. Are you Nigerian? It's pidgin. It's like pidgin English. I didn't get it. I read it, but I didn't understand what you were trying to say. But Adam says people have gone crazy, oh, and then a very long. Abdul Kuda says, what will make me to record? You're asking me? No, I want you to tell me. Don't ask me. What will make me to record that in the process? It's total madness. Religious leaders and opinion leaders in our society have to deal with this issue seriously. What a system. Okay, Forcing says, oh, yo. Eric Seth Echo says, simple answer is in 1 Corinthians 6:18, the only way to end is to abstain from fornication. There is not where married couple, I mean, come on. Grammar not going well. Please, let's pay attention to that. Bashiru says, well, from all these tapes now, they should give us a break. Abdul Wahad Usman says, poor parenting is a key motivating factor. And Prosper says, you're sending this from Keta. I believe the constitution of the country must be amended so that our moral value will get an upper hand in the country. The media must be regulated in the kind of things we see on screens and in the papers. I'll pause here. And I was asking you before, would you consider filming yourself in a very compromising situation? Let's take this.
Video myself. Oh, come on. I wouldn't advise her to do that. Even I wouldn't even like her to even bring such an idea. Maybe our phone can get messing or anything can happen. Maybe someone stole our memory card and it leaks, and maybe fine, she can have the money to fly outside the country, but for me, no, it will be very difficult. So I don't even advise her to bring such up an idea.
That one there is not nice at all. Sometimes you go to your Facebook, you open it, and the feedback and those things that you see, it's not nice.
Yes, fine. You video it, you finish whatever you are doing, you watch it, you delete it, then it's that's all. Never. God, how's my mom going to feel?
So you know?
No, I can't. I know that's not the best way to prove a love, so I wouldn't even dare.
So you wouldn't?
And I'll make sure I don't fall in that pit.
Oh, no. From my upbringing and my mindset, I don't think it's a good thing for me to do that. Why should I have sex with my wife and keep it? For what reason? For future reference, how I perform or what? No. That is. I don't think is right. I don't think it's right.
Okay, so
Yeah, so that were some of the comments there. And I've been asking again, how would you react if your partner films you naked? Especially when they tell you that if you love me, do it for me. Because you love me, send a naked photo of yourself and WhatsApp it to me. Or they say, okay, let me take a photo of you and keep it on my phone. When I miss you, I just look at it and go, ah, that's my baby. Would you consider doing that?
Never. Oh, then she forgets.
oh,
Like seriously, you should forget. Why would I do that? Yes, it's very big.
I think it's boys who does that. Like ladies can't record themselves. Like they respect themselves, like themselves. A couple of people shouldn't get it wrong, but you know, ladies when they see their nudes and stuffs outside, like it's their dignity, so they don't even want to see it on the internet. So mostly the gentlemen and the youth, boys like we who does that, but ladies no.
Boys are bred. So now the boys, you get wahala. People are the ones who do the filming. At least the guy has confessed. But finally, before we go, should we regulate content on social media? Let's take our final video blog.
I believe it should be regulated, but I don't know how you're going to regulate that, because a lot of people use their mobile phones to do that. So how can you regulate somebody's mobile phone from sending such nudities to other people to watch? But I think the only thing we can say is that if they will send it, they should send it to their own spheres. They shouldn't try to send it to other people, just take people's number and send it that way. I don't think it's right.
This particular sexy thing shouldn't be regulated. In the sense that it should not even come on the internet at all. one thing, there are children of late are users of the internet, and in as much as they are exposed to the internet, to see some of these things, it endangers their life. So I think there should be a law to stop this.
To me, if only they can stop it, it will help. Because these are small boys and small girls, they do go through.
No, hell no. For no reason at all, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It's one thing that we have to check. While you do stuff like that, it's on your personal phone. It's there. You finish watching it, you just delete it if you don't want it.
Yes, they have to regulate it. Because I have little sisters. Sometimes you'll be watching a movie and one of those things will come on it. Then you can't tell the girl to go out. So it has to be regulated.
Personally, no. But I don't know what youth. It's like others are interested in it. When a sex tape is out, you see people. Oh, do you have the link? Yes, just send it to me. But well, I think as a country which we need to grow and just to produce more, everything lies on the youth. And if youth are interested in such stuff, like it wouldn't help the betterment of the country.
No, it shouldn't, because it's a very bad, should I say, practice, or I mean what people are doing is very bad, so, and it's somehow shameful.
So it should be.
Yeah, very interesting topic today. I have a lot of things going on behind the scenes which you cannot see. Let's take final comments before we wrap up on today's show. Mark Benson says it's really very terrible seeing the space at which these things are coming up. Nwokpo, God knows Billy says, I support those who have been leaking the tapes. It helps to put our people on track. Really? You want to put people on track and you support the tape leaking anyway, of course. That when, you know, they are put to shame, then they will stop. Well, they've done it already. Final comment says, good evening, Marian. You see, we Ghanaians are copying blindly. When people watch pornographic films and become addicted to it and therefore think it's not bad if they also record themselves making love so that they can be watching. As for those who have been leaking those tapes, I support them so that others will learn from those mistakes. And on that eloquent note, we drop off on this Friday's edition of JN Interactive. Steve is back. We can wrap up the show together.
Yeah, right. I'm speechless. Speechless.
Yeah.
I'm speechless.
Speechless.
Yeah.
Speechless.
People are having sex. So, I mean, if it's coming out in the public, it's just a reflection of what's happening in the dark. You know, so hey, let's wrap up. It's weekend, Friday.
Yes.
What's up? What do you have for Friday?
September.
Stepping out for a few drink cups?
I'm going on holiday soon, so I'm going to relax.
Oh, we will miss you.
Yeah. But then Ifwakwa Harrison will be here with you, so you have another female.
She'll be hugging me.
Female, exactly. Female companion with you until I come back.
Okay. Bring back some leaked tapes.
Of whom?
Oh, no, no.
Steve.
My name is Stephen Enti, and that's how we bring the curtains down.
My name, as always, is Marian Toure. It's been a pleasure being with you all this while. Have a fabulous weekend, and I shall see you when I return from holiday in September. Bye-bye.
Good evening.